Night City. If you look at a map of North America, somewhere on the western edge, you'd see an inky black dot with fingers pressing into the side of the continent. That's where you find Night City. And somewhere in the middle of that inky black dot is a giant smoking hole. Like the universe itself drew iron and shot straight through the city. That's where old Johnny Silverhand and his crew walked into Arasaka Tower and blew the whole thing straight to hell, along with a few city blocks. Radiation turned the sky red. And while some have moved back to the edges of the hot zone, all but the most desperate stay away. But our story starts a little further south, in a dive bar, tucked into an alley on the edge of old Japantown. On the back wall, there's a sign that says the shortstop, and beneath that hangs a Louisville Slugger. A slender figure behind the bar with shoulder-length, dark blue hair, Pantone 294 to be exact, would tell you that bat was used to hit a walk-off home run in Game 1 of the 1988 World Series. It wouldn't be true, but that's what they'd tell you. And does it really matter out here on the edge? The line between real and fake gets a little blurry when everything is turning to dust. Welcome to Night City, and welcome to Cyberpunk, Edge of Extinction. Hello and welcome to Infinite Sided Dice, Campaign 1, Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction.
Woo!
Here we are.
Let's go! Hell yeah!
Who's ready to die?
I don't want to die!
Right at the top here, I want to do a couple quick shout outs. Green Tower Games, my friendly local game store, they provided a lot of this beautiful scenery you see in front of me. And I want to shout out John the Wise, who got me into this game. I think this is his book, actually. I never gave it back.
So thanks for that.
But let's get into the game. We're playing Cyberpunk Red, set in the year 2045. So if you're joining us after playing the video game, this is a few dozen years before that. But yeah, the world will look remarkably similar to that age as well. All right, our adventure begins like a lot of adventures begin, in a tavern. There's a gnome playing a mandolin in the corner. He seems to have been playing the same 10 songs on loop for maybe forever. There's a half-orc behind the bar with a rag cleaning a spot that's remarkably clean already, but his movement persists. And as we pan past the bar, we see Martian. What's Martian doing here in this tavern?
Yeah, so Martian, they are currently decked out in almost a barmaid outfit. They're actually walking towards the bar right now where the orc is, and they are sampling the ale that we have on tap. And then you see some sort of pixel glitch, and then it adjusts in the cup, and then she takes another sip, shakes her head, and then does it again, and then she goes down the whole line of ales on tap, trying to replicate the perfect selection of IPAs for her fantasy tavern.
Great. You hear, Martian! Thump, 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 thump. And appearing in a blast of green energy is your friend Dodger, blue-haired, and wearing an outfit. What's she wearing today?
So Dodger glitches in and she's wearing what she normally wears, and then you see the clothes around her shift a bit as a court jester skin appears over her.
What the hell is this? Anyway, okay, fine. Court jester, fine. I need you to finish up down here. I have a client coming in and we need to talk about doing a job.
Finish up in here?
Yeah, in here. Finish up with this.
Can I have 5 more minutes?
Yes, fine. 5 more minutes.
Okay.
But I have a client coming in and
Who's the client? Do I want to know, or?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, Skids is still MIA, so we just need a netrunner. It's okay. It's nothing dangerous. I think you're just going to a party.
A party?
I said the wrong thing, didn't I? No, just a little net diving. It's fine.
Net diving.
Information retrieval.
Yeah, okay.
Piece of cake.
Do you want to sample some of this? It almost tastes like liquid, so.
That's fucking weird. Okay, well, finish up and try to eat something, okay?
Okay, yeah, no.
Real food, not this.
I'm getting really good though. We're gonna have peanuts like by next week. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, Marnie.
Yeah, I'll finish up.
Okay, 2 weeks earlier, Breh. You're in a car. Driving the car is Ajax, your boss. You're out on your first solo job. What did I say, 2 weeks? I meant a month. It's been a month earlier. Hey, I know this is your first solo gig, but you know, I got a lot of confidence in you.
Oh, thank you very much, boss. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it should be a piece of cake. Just bodyguard.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah. It's just some corporal. His uncle's paying me a bunch of money. I guess he's kind of a druggy fuck up, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So here's the deal. You're bodyguarding, but he can't know. You
Oh,
understand?
so I just pretend like I'm his friend, or?
Maybe, or just a loose tail, right? Hang out in the hallway. When he leaves the apartment, you follow him.
Oh, you don't want him to know I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, if he sees you, fine. That's fine. But he's just not supposed to know you're bodyguarding. Is that cool? You savvy?
I think so. But what happens if he sees me?
You'll figure it out. I got confidence in you. Like I said, it should be easy.
Are you sure?
Sure. Lots of money. You're gonna get paid good for this too, because it's solo.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay, here. It's on the 3rd floor, and he hands you a slip of paper with an address on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the address?
234.
I'm not so good with the numbers.
Sure. 234.
234.
Mm-hmm. Just wait in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll come out soon.
Okay.
All right. So, you exit the vehicle.
All right.
It's a dingy apartment building. You find the apartment number 234. It's on the address. There's the building address also. And you wait. And 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by.
I sit down against the wall.
Okay. Sit there waiting. Another 10 minutes go by. You don't hear anything in the room. And then roll a perception.
First roll.
First roll.
I'm not so good at perception. 10.
Okay. You don't hear much, but you do hear a familiar sound. Pop, pop, pop. From outside. Across the
Outside?
street, probably. Yeah.
Okay. I go to the end of the hallway where the fire escape would be and look out the window to see if I could see
Yeah, you see.
Or I pop my head out the window even.
Yeah, you look out and there's some commotion, and you see en route within 90 seconds, trauma team flying in.
Well, I want to avoid trauma team, so I'm gonna perch up onto the fire escape, and just sit there and look at the paper that I was given, and double check
Yeah,
that paper.
you look at the paper and it says 324 on it.
324. Mm-hmm. Not 234.
No, it says 324.
Okay.
As you're standing on the fire escape, you see people starting to flood out of the building that you're in, and the elevator is pinging, and someone drags a body out, and it's a horror show. It's dismembered. The top of the head's been ripped off. It's missing an arm.
Does the body look like the physical description he gave me of the person?
A little hard to tell. It does look like a male in his early 20s, which is who you were looking for. Trauma, they come ready for action, but you see they approach the bodies not resuscitatable. So you hear over their radios, not resuscitatable, victim.
Okay.
We're leaving the scene. Investigation will be taken over by Night City Police Department.
Okay.
You get a ping on your agent.
I open it.
You see the text Ajax. What the fuck's going on?
You sent me to the wrong address.
Trauma team's there. Go out the back door. I'll pick you up.
Okay.
Okay. You hear tires squealing out the back door, and he's like, just throws his passenger door open. Get in. Get in.
I jump in.
But you said 234.
Oh boy. No, man. What does it say on the paper?
324.
Christ, Breh. This is bad.
Oh no, I told you I'm not so good with the numbers. Did I mess up the address?
Brett, this kid's corporate. His uncle paid me a lot of money. I mean, I told him I put a good guy on it.
Oh no.
Listen, it's gonna be okay. I'll take care of it for
No,
you.
it's not.
I'll take care of it for you.
It's not gonna be okay.
I got a place you can hide. It's not my main bar. I got a side bit of real estate. I'll set you up. Okay? You gotta lay low.
Yeah.
You gotta lay low.
Yeah.
Nautica. Shitwrecked. 2 months earlier, you are at the Dreamlight with your best friend Caden. You've been here before. It's a party. It's a club. It's the kind of place where people of your social status, as well as you see occasional upscale gang members. The piranhas hang out here a lot, and that's kind of why you're here. Caden leads you over to a corner, and he pulls out a little plastic box and slides the lid open, and takes out a little dissolving tab and pops it in his mouth and offers you one.
I'll take it, but I'll take it from him, but I would like to try and not take it.
Okay.
Like, try and sneak it, or if he looks away, just like pocket it or something.
Oh, what's wrong? You don't want to party tonight?
Oh my god, I had one of these earlier, and I don't want to double up on it. Oh my gosh, I'm not feeling that wild.
Okay. Here, let's sit down.
Okay.
I'm so glad we got to be friends. I mean, all these corporate kids I usually hang out with are I don't know. I just like someone that I can go out and get shit-wrecked with.
I know what you mean.
Oh, I think you know what I mean. I like what you're about. Like, really.
Thank you.
No, like, really. You don't just get your shit wrecked. You wreck shit.
I don't know who's... Thank you.
Also, you need to work on your security. Your net security.
Oh?
Just saying, if someone were to look up on you, they might find out some things. Don't worry, I patched it up. I installed some ice for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just want you to know that I trust you. And I feel like there's a chance things could go wrong. And if they do, I want you to get what's in there. Because I think you'll do the right thing with it.
I mean, do you need, like, what, are you okay? Are you in trouble? Do you need...
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just... You know who my uncle is? You know what? Fuck this. And he pops another one, and he's like, let's fucking dance. And he pulls you up off the couch and takes you to the floor. And...
Let's go.
and the lights pulsate. We're gonna dance here. Make a performance check. Do we have performance?
Yeah.
Caden is not a good dancer.
Oh my God.
You'd think he would be.
Performance.
Actually,
There's a dance. There's a dance on here.
dance. Yeah, we'll dance.
Okay.
That's where we're dancing.
Roll for dance. I also have nothing in there, so let's...
Sorry,
Ooh, okay. 13.
13? You're way better than he is. Even though neither of you are good dancers.
It's okay. Everyone here is messed up.
Yeah.
Raising the roof all night.
This is more with her arms
So
than she
messed
does
up
with her
right
feet.
now.
Yeah, actually, roll, what is it? Deception? John, what's the lying skill?
Persuasion,
Persuasion.
because you're persuading them to believe you.
Thank you. Yeah, make a persuasion check. I want to see if Caden believes you.
My dancing or my...
No, about your drug using.
Oh. Ooh. That's a 1.
First imploding of the game.
And then a 9.
And of course, the first day you roll the worst you could possibly roll.
It's fine. It's
But honestly, it's completely in character because he doesn't believe that shit for a second.
Exactly. Yeah, it's +8, but then -9.
I get a -1. That's all right. Get him out. Get him out for
I
the
love
dance
that.
party.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's already knows what's up. He knows what's
Yeah.
up. So
Honestly, he's getting pretty faded. So
yeah, he's
fine. Ricky,
Yes, sir.
it's 19 years ago? You're standing on a street corner with a guitar. You're 10, you might be 11. Your birthday, you think it was last month, but there wasn't really anyone there to say anything about it. But on that day that you thought was your birthday, you saw a guitar in a shop window and you fucking took it because it's your birthday. And it turns out now when you're standing on the street corner and you play your guitar, you're able to put together a few eddies from passerbys. So it's been a bit of a boon. And you see a tall, slender, bleach blonde hair, woman walking down the street that you kind of recognize. And she says, "Oh, little Ricardo Juarez, what are you doing out here?"
Yo. Trying to make some eddies.
It's me, your Aunt Judy. Do you not recognize me?
Aunt Judy?
Yeah. I haven't seen you since, woof. How are your parents?
Yeah, it's been too long. They're not around.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie.
It's what it is.
Well, where are you staying?
Wherever. Right here, right now.
Fuck that nonsense. You're gonna come home with me. Come on.
No, I can't do that to you.
I mean, you've had it hard. Here, want a cigarette?
Yeah,
He offers you a cigarette.
I take it. I have my own light.
Oh, okay.
It's just matches.
So what happened to the folks?
They just didn't come home one day. It's a bad accident at work. They didn't tell me much, but you know how it is.
No, those corporate fuckwads.
You can't pay, you can't stay, so eventually I had to get out of the burbs. Spending most of my time in San Domingo, you know? Because that's where they were from.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, at least let me get you something to eat. Come on.
All right,
He grabs your hand and pulls you along.
I go.
You arrive at her sort of dingy apartment. It's well kept, but low rent. Cigarette butts, there's ashtrays, like you're in the kitchen, there's like 6 ashtrays, like 2 on the table, 1 on the counter, 1 on top of the fridge. They're kind of everywhere. You get to talking, and she says, "Well, if you're gonna be on the street, we're gonna have to toughen you up." She opens a drawer. You see inside a short barrel 38 snub nose, a 9mm, and a big ass Colt 45. And she says, "May I take your pick? They're my exes. He won't mind."
I take the Colt 45.
Oh shit, that's a big one.
Well, I'm not so big, so I need to compensate a little bit.
I'll tell you what, tomorrow morning I'll take you out and show you how to lift that thing. Maybe we'll bring the 38 along too, just in case, huh, sweetie?
All right, whatever you say, Aunt Judy.
This gun is as big as your head.
Yeah.
Aunt Judy.
And, oh, I meant to make. We continue our adventure at the shortstop. Shitwrecked enters. How's Shitwrecked dressed tonight?
All black. Her incognito, not to be recognized mode.
A different person to who we saw earlier in a lot of ways. You see Dodger, this dark blue-haired Pantone 235, I think. Whatever, Dodger blue hair. And she's arguing with a big guy that you don't recognize about money. And then she's like, no, my client is here. I'll have more money. Just give me a day. Hi, you must be Shitwrecked.
Yeah, that's me.
Great. I received your payment. I appreciate that. We'll get the other half once the job's done. Skids is still MIA, so I have a backup netrunner for you. She's excellent. She's the best. She'll be up in just a minute. the good news is I don't send, well, good and bad news. I don't send Martian out without some protection. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal. You see that guy? And she points across the room. Next to the door, you see Breh. What does Breh look like? We haven't quite got the description yet.
He's got a mohawk, but then it turns into ponytails in the back. But he's got tattoos on the side of his face and in his neck, and his you can kind of see them popping out of his chest as well. But the most striking thing about him is he's got metal arms, mechanical cyber limbs, but he wears a leather jacket with the sleeves cut off to show that off. He's very proud of the fact that he was able to save up enough eddies to do that mod, he's kind of muscular build anyway. Yeah. So he's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's been working the door for me. He's great muscle, and as a bonus, he's a wheelman, one of the best drivers. Dumb as rocks. But what do you do? Right?
As long as he knows how to keep out of the way.
And as for the other thing, you're +1 for the party. I don't know if you're gonna like this. She gestures over. There's a booth next to the stage, and you see Ricky Warz alongside Jackson and Lucinda and Brad, the other 3 members of the band, Designer Bleak. She's like, I know Ricky can be a lot, but he can handle a pistol, and I mean, look at him. He's gorgeous.
I guess I can make it work. I mean...
She waves over to you, Ricky. She waves you to come over to the bar.
I come over. I swagger over and go, you called.
Ricky, this is Shitwrecked. She needs some type of work the kind of stuff we do on the side.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
I think you're going to a party or something. Is it a memorial?
Yeah, it's a memorial for a friend.
Okay.
Great. Martian,
Yeah?
get up here.
Okay, I'm coming, I'm here.
It's been like 15 minutes.
Sorry, hi.
Hi, Martian, Shitwrecked. And at this point, this super drunk, slovenly dude kind of piles up to the bar, and he's like, hey, beautiful. And then like tries to grab for you.
I run over immediately, and I try to grab his hand before it gets to even touch her.
Sure, make a grapple.
And I'm gonna give one of my classic withering stares.
Let's have a face down.
Yeah. Whoa.
There we go. That's some good stuff right there. I have to do what before I do grapple, right?
Nothing. You just roll. It's a brawling.
It's just brawling. Got it. All right, so that's an exploding, and then it goes into 6, so we got 30.
I got 12, 6 plus 6.
Fuck this guy.
Okay, yeah. You give the withering glance, but whether it's because he's just too blasted to take a hint, or whether he's just determined, he continues his move until this metal arm grabs a hold of him and twists him back. His arm goes back to the point where it's just on the edge of breaking.
And I go, don't do that, sir. I would appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. Thank you.
Dodger, Breh, will you 86 this slime ball?
Oh, yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I hoist his arm up to kind of intimidate him. Not intimidate, but motivate, rather.
Yeah.
To move, and so...
He struggles, but he rolls a 1. He gets a -4 to his, so he rolls like a 3, which is not going to break your grip, your 30.
Those arms, man, those arms.
Make sure you scan him on the way out. There's like a face scanner for people who are banned.
Cool.
So
I scan him on the way out.
Someone stacked
yes,
up
ma'am.
Someone stacked up a pile of shit in the shape of a gonk and let him into my bar. Fuck that guy. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to business. You see Breh, he's very capable.
Yeah, how old does Martian look?
How old is Martian? What do we see? We haven't got a description of Martian yet.
Yeah, Martian is probably 5'4", 5'5". They're quite frail. They have this kind of cool hot pink bob situation happening with the little space buns. She's wearing a like neon yellow jacket, and if she wasn't wearing a jacket, you would see like this light up floral sleeve of tattoos, which is pretty neat. And she looks just barely an adult.
This isn't a liability. I mean,
That's like I said, Breh's there. He's gonna take care of her, but
I'm going.
I
on a
gotta
mission.
be real discreet about
yeah,
this.
we'll talk.
And that, as capable as you are, I wouldn't call you discreet. You're definitely not discreet. So, I mean,
Look, you put Ricky in the right. I swear, they're top guys, right?
You're catching me at my place of work. I do other work too. The real question is, memorial. What do you need, musical accompaniment? Why do you need so much muscle for a memorial?
I have to get some information from the deceased.
Info grab.
How well known is Ricky? Is he a face everyone would recognize, or like?
No, I wouldn't say, especially like in the corporate world.
Okay.
He's not like plastered all over
Okay.
posters. He's really known on the street as Ricky. Designer Bleak is not something that that your corpo friends are listening to.
Okay.
They're too edgy. They're too edgy for that.
That and I know how to blend.
Put him in a suit.
Do you have a suit?
He probably doesn't have a suit, but put him in a suit.
I don't need a suit.
I'll get you a suit.
Okay.
No, look, I don't want to plan your whole fucking mission for you, but you don't bring them in the front door. This is your wheelman. She comes in the back door. She does the net diving.
Well, listen, I know I was not going to bring in the front door, but yeah, okay, yeah.
Maybe we
It'll
work
work.
out the deeds, and it'll make you feel a little bit more confident. What do you think?
Oh, yes, well, we will definitely be working out the deeds. I'm not going to just send everyone in blind. Right, all right, if you say, yeah, I've seen you in action now. I trust you. I'm entrusting you here.
And you're getting a discount here. I mean, just between you and me, that better money could buy better people, but...
All right.
I heard that.
I mean, I'm right here.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I think so.
I just need to, infiltrate a memorial for corporate CEO's nephew and get some information that's highly guarded. It'll be fine.
Is this all going to be corpos here?
Yeah, but hopefully we'll never see them and they will never see you.
Great.
All goes to plan. And you're going to be
Sure.
alone. We'll make sure of that.
Great.
And probably despite not wanting to, she's probably feeling like, all right, I gotta protect this kid. Like, she doesn't want to attach to anyone, but she's probably like, all right, I see someone who probably, I'm gonna get some instinct over protecting whether I want to or not.
I think we get that.
Yeah.
I think we get that.
Who's putting this together? Is that Dodger?
Dodger,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is Dodger.
So, Dodger, for you and for everyone, Dodger's a small-time fixer. She runs the bar. The shortstop doesn't do enough business, partially because the drinks are bad, but the drinks are bad everywhere, and partially because if anyone's an asshole, Dodger 86 them, and so it's like the right kind of crowd.
Right.
You know, she wants the right kind of crowd, not the big crowd, but to her detriment a little bit.
Yeah, kinda
So
like
on the
Ricky.
side, and she rents the space from, make a, either streetwise or local expert, whichever you want.
Okay. Let's do local.
It'll be different information depending on which one
Yeah.
you choose.
Yeah, let's do local expert.
Okay.
15.
A 15, yeah, that's decent. So you know, actually, he's in the room right now. Ajax is kind of more big time, and you know he owns a bunch of places and kind of runs a good chunk of this block. He's an up and comer. He's got ambitions. He's associated with a gang called the Piranhas, who are kind of a party drug gang, but he stands out from them because he's ambitious and runs big jobs,
Right.
and also is like trying to do a little bit of a he's got the pyramid scheme thing going a little bit. So like he's setting up fixers in these little bars, and Dodger's one of those.
Yeah.
And Dodger's a hustler, right? And she has worked her way up from the street to now essentially running this bar, and you know she's got to pay rent, right? And Ajax sends her whatever, or if he needs to hide somebody or whatever, or if he's got some hot data, this is the perfect place to stash it.
Okay.
And part of that is because of Martian. And Dodger's like, Ajax looks over and he goes, "Oh, you're the Netrunner kid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing you're doing down there.
Thank you. Thank
Going out on jobs now?"
Sometimes when Dodger wants me to. Yeah, when we can't find anybody else.
All right. I have this. He slides a data chip across. I need you to keep it safe. It's got to be gone. You know.
What?
It's just data.
What do you want me to do with it?
Stash it
Stash. Okay.
in your.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah.
I thought this kid was supposed to be smart.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Dodger's like, Ajax, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. No, just put it in the place where you put the things.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Dodger, you know I love you, but you got to work on your marketing.
Well, I'd hire a better band, but no one else will play here.
Ah, boom, boom. Touche.
At this point, a 17-ish, 16, 17-year-old in a pink hoodie with cat ears rolls up on her automated roller skates, and she's like, "Hey, Ricky." "Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
What, are you guys like a thing now or something?"
No.
What if we are?
So gross. What's all the black about?
What's all the pink about?
Whatever. She rolls off.
Yeah.
All right.
Bullying teenagers. Let's go.
All right. So the night is yours. What's next?
I'm gonna go up to Dodger and I'm gonna say, "Are you sure I'm ready for a mission?"
You'll be fine. You'll be with Martian. She's the smartest kid you know.
Yeah, I like her, but I don't know. I'm nervous.
It's okay to be nervous.
I just don't want to fuck it up.
It's all right. Stay close to Martian, and you know you got these, bong bong bong, on your big ass arm.
I put my hand on his shoulder, and I mean, we've obviously seen each other here for
Yeah, sure. Doorman
yeah,
band.
whenever I play, yeah. Like, not like you're going in there alone. I've seen you handle stuff in here.
It's not that I'm afraid that I'll die or something like that. It's just that, well, I'm not that smart.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, exactly,
I just okay.
exactly. Do what you're good at, man.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Here you go.
okay.
Do I do I know or recognize or connect the Ajax Piranha connection? If that's why I was kind
Sure.
of at that other place.
Yes.
All right.
As a matter of fact, that's exactly why you ended up with Dodger.
Got it.
Is because you're too small a fish for Ajax. This is kind of a you don't have the budget for the type of cruise that Ajax puts together, but you went to him through the channels, and because Piranhas have sold, you've spent a lot of money, on things, you and your corpo friends, on parties, and they did you the courtesy of passing up the pipeline, and he referred you out to the shortstop.
Okay, so he knows my identity.
Ajax, honestly, you're not important enough for him to really give a shit.
Love that. Great. Perfect.
All right, this vibe is really tense. Dodger, hook us up.
Ting, ting,
One
ting,
round.
ting.
All right. Listen, I don't go out on a job with anyone I haven't knocked one back with.
That's fine.
Dodger, I'm not supposed to drink on the job.
You're not working yet.
I'm just gonna
But I'm-
explain it to you, but we're not doing it yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't worry about the door, honey.
okay.
And I grab one.
Okay. All right. I go to the edge.
To a successful mission.
Are you old enough to drink that?
Chin
Oh.
back.
Resist torture drugs, all four of you.
Oh, nice.
I
Resist
never even
torture drugs.
saw that stat.
Yeah, it is. There's 70 of those things. Oh, damn, Mike,
there
what
it
is,
is.
why am I oh my God, I just exploded twice. Why am I wasting these awesome rolls?
Hold on.
What is this under?
Okay, I just
It's the
imploded.
very last
Oh,
thing.
there it is.
I just imploded and then rolled a 10.
This is my first roll.
I think the implosion explodes.
The implosion explodes.
Oh dear.
To another. What? Yeah. It just keeps going.
Negative
Okay.
23.
Yeah, so it's negative.
23.
What the hell did she put in my drink?
What's your stat? What do you add to that negative 23?
Plus 8.
Okay, so only negative, only negative 15.
And I'm just like, to you guys. Boom. And
Falls over.
I'm just like, oh, damn, that's good.
You, I
Nod
think,
off.
I think what we can attribute this to is that you've been playing all night,
Yeah.
and rollerblades has been making sure you always were drinking.
I see. Yeah.
Her and her crew. So you've been on stage, throwing them back, and you're very good at maintaining, but you just hit that last one.
Okay.
You know that. Where you're sitting and you're like, I'm definitely fine. And then you stand up and you're like, oh no.
That was the one.
All the other 6 shots were sitting in your stomach, like waiting for their 7th friend to show up. And once he showed up, they're like, oh, let's fucking get him.
I want all 12 of you to stop moving around. That's what I want right now. Can I?
So that's it for Ricky tonight, I think, guys.
That's it. I'm done. Can I try to play it cool?
Sure.
What would that be?
Let's roll persuasion. You're trying to convince everyone that you are not. Roll with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
You don't roll a negative 30 without getting a disadvantage.
I don't even know. How do you roll with disadvantage? Ooh, that's a 10.
Roll 2d10 and take the lowest.
Oh,
So
man.
enjoy that
Okay, here we go.
So what?
You schmuck. Not playing it cool.
How uncool are you playing
Easily,
it?
the
Roll that
coolest guy
again.
here is, that's a 3. That's a negative 3. So,
You must
Plus
have a cool
14.
stat. Yeah.
Plus 14, so you're actually at a 10,
Yeah.
right? So you are able to somewhat play it off.
Yeah.
But you've been partying all night.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I got
did
a
anyone
12.
else a 12?
I got a 37.
6.
Breh just makes it disappear, and it's like he was drinking water.
He's a big boy.
He's a big guy.
I literally just put my head on my hand just like this, and then everything stops. Like nothing happened. Nothing else happened. It's like, is he?
Tell you about the job tomorrow.
Actually, Breh, roll a reflex check.
+8, so 17.
Yeah, Ricky, you get here, and then you keep going. But you catch him before he hits the ground.
Oh.
I try to slap his face a little, and I'm like, buddy.
I'm good. No,
Yeah.
I say nothing.
Okay. And I lay him down into a booth.
Okay, yeah, you take him back. Actually, at this point, Brad and Lucinda show up at your side because they know what the score is.
I'm just like,
And they do a thing where they both kind of get under your arms, and it just looks totally. They just weekend at Bernie's you right back to the booth.
I actually turn to them and be like, can you pick me up? Can you pick me up?
Oh, yeah, you sure thing. Brad's like pulls something out of his pocket. It's a little vaporizer.
Okay. I hit it.
Cool. We're gonna also need another resist torture drugs roll.
This is the rocker boy way, though.
Yeah.
This is totally the rocker boy way.
You're in your zone.
All right. Let's not roll that pink one again. Let's go. Boom. 3 +8.
3 + 8. Well, you broke 10. Okay. The drug has the effect you intended to.
Yeah.
You are able to come back to the world of the living, but you're not really in a state to do much of anything else.
Okay. I just go, wait. I sit back down.
Okay. So you have 24 hours until this memorial starts. What do we want to take care of before you leave the bar?
Before we leave the bar, well, I was going to explain the job, but I guess I'll save that till the morning.
As far as you know, I'm listening.
You're all the way over. They
No.
carried you off.
So,
Didn't
yeah,
they?
he's off. Yeah, you could join him with whatever you want to do.
No, I came back.
Oh, you got your bump.
Yeah, I got my bump and I came back.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I sat back down, literally was like, where were we?
Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. So so everyone knows what's happening. Going to a memorial. Good friend of mine. Corpo. Can be full of corpos. He wanted me to get any information out of his head if anything happened to him. So, he was my only ally in this world of corporate. They don't like me there. So we're gonna have to cause some sort of distraction while you to get that information.
You want us to lift info from a corpo corpse while everybody's watching?
Well, ideally, people won't be watching. That would be,
I mean, it's the body on display. Excuse me.
Do I have any idea if
So
it will be?
yeah. So it's a memorial, not a funeral. It's at his house. Body, you might have trouble with getting to the body, but you will be able to have access to his bedroom and his personal computer and all of everything that he has in his room. You wouldn't otherwise be able to do that because he lives in his uncle's mansion and they don't like you very much, but you're his best friend, so you're invited to the memorial. So they will expect to see you there, and you do have a +1. So that's the story.
Right.
You won't be going to the corpse. That would be difficult. The corpse is being stored. The nature of his death is still under investigation, and so as such, the body is being stored with NCPD, so Night City Police Department.
Okay.
But the memorial is at his house, and you will have access to his bedroom, hopefully.
Okay. Not a body on display situation. We're gonna be where he lived. Try and get into his room, get into his get into his computers and things. I'm sure he had backups.
So, okay, so he had a computer. How are we gonna get in though?
We'll get you in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the security situation like? Is it heavily guarded? Are there programs that we need to be aware of that are?
I mean, I assume it's going to be a standard corporal mansion setup security.
I've never done a corporal mansion, so I don't really.
I'll
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
how much would I do? Like corporate families all kind of have a similar. Do
Okay.
we all have a similar
You
security
know
setup?
you know his house well.
Yeah.
Right. So when he was alive, you would go over there. You'd party when people weren't around. You've been over to his place. You know exactly the layout. It is a 4-story mansion. It's enormous. It backs up to what used to be an executive 9-hole golf course, but with the rising seawater, it's become all brackish and almost swamp-like. So what used to be a view of a beautiful green golf course is now kind of a view. It's still a nice view. I mean, in Night City standards, you don't get views, right? So this is as good as it gets. There's a yard. There is a fence that typically would be electrified, but you would assume that for the party, a lot of this shit's going to be turned off. They have like guard dog drones, cybernetic guard dogs essentially that patrol the property. But with as many guests this is going to be, if you know, and you do know, the type of social calendar these people carry, there's going to be like 100 people or more. Cars coming in and out, valet. It's like, yes, it's a memorial, but it's a shindig in a weird.
I have a +1. I mean, heck.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird, but that's how they roll.
Sure.
And if you know anything about Caden's uncle, which you do, he never will miss an opportunity to use to influence people. So there will probably be people from Akari Corp. There'll be people from Biotechnica and Militech. There's always he's always trying to work these deals and things like that. So it'll be a mixed crowd. People will know you. People won't know you.
Okay.
And because there's so many people on the grounds, they're going to turn off a lot of that security. It's very typical for the type of party that you know you're going to.
Okay.
Caden's room is on the 2nd floor, and there is a window, and there have been occasions where you've snuck in through there, so you know is possible to scale up to the 2nd floor and get in through his back window. Sort of, wow, I'm old. That's sort of Clarissa explains it all style.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I know exactly. What
Okay,
you're talking
cool. You're with me.
Then I guess.
Yeah. So you know there's access there, but you have to make sure that the window is unlocked, or you could smash it, I guess, it's up to you. But typically the glass is going to be reinforced. Everything is locked down. Nothing. Corporals don't fuck around because there's lots of people that want to kill all of them. So the defense will be, or security will be somewhat present.
Present, yeah.
And in addition to that, he has a big ass butler named Carson.
Big ass butler.
Carson like me?
PAB.
Hard to read.
Very lurch-like.
Yeah, lurch like. I thought my reference was old. You just went Munster.
Carson, the big ass butler. All right. Okay, so I explain how this.
Yeah. Can I repeat everything I just said?
Yeah. So it's corpo. There's gonna be corpos everywhere, but the extra security of them being home alone at night won't be on because people are coming in and out.
Right.
We don't want
Yeah.
guests attacked by security. So, there's good news and bad news there.
Okay.
I'll do my best to get that window unlocked, but you might have to use force if it comes to it. But I have a reputation of being a bit of a wild card, so I'm not too worried about being caught anywhere I'm not supposed to be.
And you bring a date.
I got a +1. In corporal world, even a memorial is an event.
Maybe we should talk about that suit.
Yeah, we're gonna. I like look at him.
That'd be a good time to explain what he looks like right now.
Yeah, I think, how is Ricky dressed? I think it was like so implied in the way you're playing it.
Yeah,
But-
totally. For the most part, he's got some basic stuff on. He's got he's wearing a pair of red plaid jeans that have seen a lot of life. He's got a band tee of a band. All you can tell in the name, all you can read is shotgun. You're not exactly sure what it is. But the thing that stands out the most as far as what he's wearing is his jacket. It's got a very like kind of classic punk look with metal rivets and buckles. He's got buttons and graffiti art on it, but then there's a couple of things that you're not so sure what they are. There's a symbol of a winged humanoid holding what looks like a flaming object in each hand, and a symbol of what looks like two interlaced lines, each having two separate ends. Those are like prominent on his thing, and then there's even like a figurine that all you can describe it looks like tribal in nature. He's got a mohawk that is maybe a mohawk, maybe not. It looks like he hasn't been tending to it very much for like a while now, and for some reason that still looks very cool. You don't know why. That's how he rolls, and he's like I can still pull off a suit though.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I'm going to be a mess there anyways. So, I'll tell everyone that I'm trying to create a new musical sensation for my own whims, really. I mean, no one there takes me seriously. I curate that personality with great care. So we can really, you have to look the part, but you don't have to act the part, because it wouldn't be weird for me to show up with some bum from a bar dressed up in a suit.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm just saying, if you need a little bit more than that, a little bit of play acting, I can help you out.
Thanks, I appreciate that. We might do some give and take, You might have to take care of me and keep me from getting too emotional.
Okay, I like it.
We'll see. We can run all sorts of distractions. So I don't know how hard it's going to be to get to his room. So.
Well, you're the boss, but I know that I know that I can be pretty sneaky. I know that I can help with anybody else who needs to be.
Yeah,
sneaky.
no,
and if you're creating a distraction.
I've seen you at work. I trust Dodger. I feel like whatever this situation throws at us, we'll blend if we have to. We'll cause chaos if we have to, and we just have to get this information. We really have to get this information.
So you think they're like a couple now?
I don't know. I can't tell. Do corpos even listen to music?
Corporate music. Elevator music, mostly.
Smooth jazz. You're the expert.
So, I don't know.
Because I don't know. Maybe like if you show up and then you're like, oh, this is my next project. He's gonna be a superstar. Are they even gonna know what you're talking about?
They know what music is. They know that it exists. I mean, do they listen to the bands that play here? No. But everyone loves a music star.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to get in on what that offers, what doors that opens.
What does that offer?
Like, you see the rock stars out there, like, they kind of get
Like
to do whatever
Ricky?
yeah. Like,
Ricky's like the biggest rock star I know. He's got like so many fans.
right. But, like, you've seen bigger ones, right? You don't know them, but they advertise. They're, like, plastered all around.
Like where?
Does she go outside?
Not so much.
That makes sense.
I just turn to her and I go, thank you.
It'll work. Even if they don't believe it, I'm always coming up with harebrained schemes.
Sure,
So.
yeah.
I mean, it seems to me like you're really, they're gonna expect, there's nothing that you're gonna do that's gonna surprise them.
Yeah,
I think
they
totally works to your
bar is
advantage.
set very low for me in this world. I mean, I could just bring him in and tell everyone that I'm gonna be the next biggest star.
Okay, gonks. Drink up. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here.
Maybe not you drinking more.
What do you mean? What are you saying? I'm fine.
I'm saying get the fuck out. It's closing time.
I slide my empty glass across the table. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm fine. And I get up and I sit right back down. Like, okay, give me a second.
Okay.
I go to the bartender's not Dodger, right?
Yeah, the bartender's Dodger.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I go to Dodger and I do my normal nightly closing routine that I would do.
Yeah. She flips on the ugly lights.
Yeah. And I like bust a few glasses and stuff. And
Yeah. Yeah, and every glass you wash, she's like washing again. Thanks for your help, sweetie.
Anytime, boss.
Hey, Dodger,
Yeah.
are you sure about that? Are you sure? She seems really involved with stuff. Do we want to get like involved with that stuff?
Listen. You gotta get paid.
No, I know.
I don't get to pick and choose clients right now.
Okay.
We just gotta get paid. It's okay.
Okay. She seems a little mean.
Yeah. I'm getting some extra bread for stashing the data too.
Okay.
So
Okay. Right.
let me-
Okay.
It's good. She's a softie. It's fine. I know people like that.
We should talk about the drinks that we serve here in the meat space, because I think the ones that I serve in the Oldenverse are better. Maybe we can like try to replicate and make a meat space version. Do you make all of the alcohol that we sell?
I mean, I mix. No, I don't brew my own. I don't distill
Okay, I don't
my
know.
own.
I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do here. So
No, it's all the same shitty stuff everywhere. Anyway,
okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll stash the stuff,
Martian.
and I have a good feeling about this one. This one's gonna be really good. So
all right, the four of you filter out onto the street, getting ready to sort of part ways, and
I close the roll door.
yeah, and you hear, "Hey, fucker! Yeah, you big guy with the arms." You turn around and you see the pile of shit stacked up like a gonk, and he pulls a pistol out. He's like, 86 me, you piece of shit.
Oh, sir, I didn't 86 you. My boss did.
You're not so tough now, are you? And he
Oh, I'm
points his
still
gun at you.
tough. Sir, that's not a good idea, sir. Please don't do that.
You see three other green-jacketed friends stand up from behind him and flank him.
Oh, hi, fellas.
And let's roll for initiative. And with that, that's where we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Hello! I apologize for this short interruption, but I wanted to offer on behalf of myself and everybody involved in making this show a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. We hope you're enjoying watching the game as much as we enjoy playing it. Now, if you are enjoying the show, I just want you to know that there's a whole lot more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction, so click that subscribe button so you can come back next week and not miss any of the action. One more thing, if you have a friend or a gaming group or anybody at all that you think would enjoy this content, go ahead and share it with them. That way we can continue to grow the community and share this game with as many people as possible. But most importantly, just tune in next week for more of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Once again, thank you.
Our program is made possible in part by Green Tower Games, a friendly local game shop in North Los Angeles County. Visit greentowergames.com. And by subscribers like you. Thank you.
Oh, boo. Welcome back to Infinite Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. And sometimes our fate is we can't handle our shit.
Really, really.
We join our party in media res, pistols pointed and drawn, initiative rolled.
Oh, I didn't know my initiative.
I thought everyone rolled initiative. Martian,
10.
26.
26.
I
Yeehaw.
exploded.
Ricky,
17.
17. And Shitwrecked.
33.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I exploded twice.
You've never, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the last good roll of my,
Very nice.
Oh, these poor suckers
Here another night.
my night.
are in trouble, I think. Yeah, gun drawn, threatening, getting ready to pull the trigger.
Question. What do we know, or what do I know? Those of us who frequent this place, what do we know about Dodger's policy about leaving bodies in the street outside?
So, like Night City code, what happens in the street, happens in the street.
Okay.
And that's on you. So you got to watch your own back and clean. Try not to kill anyone that's too important.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're defending ourselves.
Absolutely.
We did not start this fight.
Well, all right. Shitwrecked, you're the quickest to react.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my pistol and aim for a non-lethal shot, like a leg.
Okay,
some situation.
You can do an aimed shot at the
is
leg,
it disadvantage?
but it is a -8 to hit.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll just shoot him. Whatever.
Okay.
Who cares where I hit him?
So I start blasting.
So, all right. I've forgotten how to do this. I know we did this, but I've already forgotten how we do this.
Gonna roll plus handgun.
Handgun. Yep. Oh wait, it's right there. Yep.
Oh, did that explode?
Wow, you should have done the aim shot.
I know, right? 18 plus 11, 29.
Okay, just before I should have been more specific. There's those 3 guys there, and then there's the guy far away. They're all dressed the same, so you kind of put it together that they're like a gang.
Sure.
Which guy are you aiming at?
The one starting shit.
The one starting shit, of course. Great.
Shut up.
You hit him. Blast him full in the chest. Roll your damage.
These are the. Don't behave. Okay. No, do behave. Don't be rude. Negative reinforced dice.
Yeah. You got a clear message for those dice.
Show them who's boss.
Okay. That would be at a 10.
Okay.
10 damage.
Just 10? All right.
Yes. 5 plus 5.
Yeah, you get through his armor just barely, but you do see the bullet penetrates, but the Kevlar stops most of it, and he starts to laugh.
I shoot him again. I have 2 shots.
Oh no! Not again.
15.
15 is enough at that range.
Okay. Ooh, okay. That would be 6 plus 6 for 12.
12 damage. All right, that does significantly better.
I was like, oh, papa. Han Solo it.
Okay. Great. Breh.
Just like not in the
Shitwrecked pulls out a pistol and shoots this guy once in the chest, or twice in the chest. What's your move?
After I said, that's really not a good idea, sir, I rush up to him and grapple.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, your move characteristic is definitely enough to do that. Just there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Make a grapple check. Brawling.
All right.
Oh. So, -5 or -6? Do you count the 1 as you're imploding?
No, you just subtract what you roll next.
All right, so -5 from a 14, so 9.
Yeah, you swing at him and try to grab, and he dodges underneath your arm. He's ready for it this time. He knows that trick. Okay. That counts as your whole action. So
I'm just gonna go, whoops!
yeah, whoops. Great. Okay, and still, Ricky, you're faster than these goons.
All right.
The pump of adrenaline rushes through your body, mixed with the whatever that stuff Brad gave you was,
Yeah.
and your head clears up, and you are ready for fighting.
And I'm like, you guys aren't. It's like you gonks aren't worth my bullets. And I pull something out of my jacket that at first just looks like a little metal bar, and when I go like this, it actually looks like a baseball bat.
Oh,
And I just swing at him.
nice. So moving forward, are we still attacking the main guy, or do you want to go after one of these other two?
Okay. What has happened to the main guy so far?
He's taken a couple bullets in the chest from Shitwrecked.
Okay, so I'm just gonna finish him off in the face.
Okay, you come running up beside. What's your range here? Okay, yeah. Your move is 8, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You come running up beside Breh, and seeing this slime ball duck underneath his arm, he lifts up his head, and it's right there, so swing away.
And I swing away. 4. Okay. Boom. Oh.
What is going on?
It doesn't matter which one I use. I think it's the tray.
It could be. I did give it to you.
Looks like it's all up to us.
Was it? Oh, was it a 1?
It was a 1.
Cool. We're gonna get your name on the memorial wall as well.
It was a 1. I swing. Another 1.
It doesn't implode.
It's just a
that way.
1.
It's just -1.
It's just a 1, so it's a
okay.
-1.
Okay.
So it's 14 minus 1.
Yeah, you swing and you miss with that first attack, but
Okay.
you get 2 attacks.
Okay. This is how we're gonna do it from now on, and that's an 18 to hit.
18. He tries to dodge. You hate me. I rolled a 10.
Really?
Plus 3, 13, plus 8 is 21. He dodges the bat.
Just swing, swing. All right.
You're starting to feel like this guy might be on something
Okay.
because he is quick, way quicker than you expected.
Okay.
And it's now his turn. He sees what y'all are doing with the melee weapons and goes ahead and takes a short step back. His focus is still Breh, so he takes a shot with his heavy pistol.
I'm going to try to dodge the bullet.
Okay, well, you're within 6, so he does just hit. He rolls a 13. You can
But I have over an 8 for reflex.
Yes.
So I want to try to evade it.
Yeah, so if you have a reflex score of 8, you can always try to dodge a bullet, which is so convenient.
20.
20, yeah. Pop, first bullet. Matrix style. Second bullet, much better roll here, a 15.
And I'd roll again?
Yeah, you can do it.
Ooh. 18 plus 14, so a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I guess you couldn't have not dodged that. Yeah, you bob and weave, anticipating his movements as he shoots at you. His buddy also, he continues to focus on you, so he's going to take a couple shots. One of them is a 16. You can try to dodge, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep dodging bullets, baby.
Yeah. 21.
All right, 21 does dodge it, but this next shot is significantly better, is a 23 to hit.
He got me.
Okay. One of these crazy bullets gets through, and God, you know, you're not the only ones who can roll poor. 7 damage, which is not gonna get through your armor, unfortunately.
It does not. Just barely.
His pea shooter just plinks off of your thing. Homeboy here pulls out a knife and decides to go toe to toe with you, Ricky.
Try it.
Got a knife to a bat fight.
Attack number 1 is a 10, so if you can roll over a 10, you evade it. Roll plus evasion.
18.
18. He's gonna have to kick up his game if he wants to get you. An 11. Do you have less than plus 11 on your evasion?
No, plus 14.
Okay, roll. I guess you could roll a 1. So
Okay.
don't roll a 1.
And I rolled a 9.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, swing, swing. Man, these guys are not doing so good. All right, crazy fool. You guys bunched up. He's gonna throw his firebomb because he was already gonna do it.
He's gonna throw it at his own people?
No, I think he's gonna come back here. So he chucks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He
Can I
throws
swing
his
it like a
Molotov
baseball?
cocktail. It's up over your head pretty significantly, and it splatters here, hitting both of you guys. You
Ouch.
are immediately on fire,
Love that.
and you each take 2 damage straight through,
Okay.
and you'll have to take an action to put yourself out.
Okay.
Oh, but the good news is your new yellow jacket is fire retardant.
Oh, that's true.
It doesn't mean you're not on fire. It just means your jacket is going to be just fine.
You're on fire. Your jacket's okay.
Honestly, it's Cyberpunk. That's what it's all about. It's about the clothes.
Take my hit points, spare my jacket. Style over substance, people. Okay, and then at long last, Martian.
Great, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take my action to put myself out.
Okay.
I don't like being on fire.
You also have a move action.
Yeah. I would love to get. Can I get cover behind here? My move is 7.
You move 7. So yes, you can move this far.
Great.
Yes, you are. You're now in cover from the guy with the Molotov cocktails, and actually nobody can see you.
Perfect.
Yeah. Excellent.
I think that's my whole turn, right?
Yes, action plus move. Great, back to the top. Shitwrecked. You're on fire.
Put myself out.
Okay, you want to take a move action?
Yeah, I'd like to move under the cover of on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Like under the balcony kind of situation.
Sure, and you're a little slower, right?
Yeah, I'm 5.
But you should be able to make it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm close enough.
Great. So now you're under the awning.
Yes.
The other 3 can still see you, but the guy with the fire bombs
Yeah.
has trouble seeing you.
Cool.
Great. Cool. Quick and quick. Breh.
I go run up to him and I go, please, sir, please don't do this.
Okay. You're staying on him.
I attempt to grapple again.
Okay.
For 19.
A 19 is enough. Yeah, you get a hold of him now.
Okay.
He's still wriggling. He's got one arm free and is swinging his gun around wildly.
So when I want to do Iron Grip, that's next turn?
Yes. Yeah, so you'll tighten your grip on him next turn. Ricky.
All right, I'm gonna start humming a tune, and then every time there's a cymbal hit, I'm going to try to hit him. All right. Oh!
What is going on?
I don't know what's going on.
I gave you my curse. You
And that was a 10, so that was a big miss.
have to roll again, right?
Yeah, big miss, big miss.
14.
So negative 14. So 14
Yeah,
minus
you
14.
definitely
that's
missed
a 0.
the first swing.
still
You do get a
fucked
second
up.
swing.
I might be done with
Yeah, you
Drinking.
I might put the bat down after this. Whoosh. Fuck this. 16.
Let me see. Oh, you caught him. You did.
Yeah.
You connected.
All right.
Melee weapon.
right.
Ignores half armor.
Heavy melee 4. 6 plus 2, 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage, ignoring half armor, definitely. You're fighting the guy who's fighting you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 8. So, okay, yeah, he takes a dinger right on the skull, and a little bit of blood erupts from his forehead. It doesn't look fun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, bad guys get to fight back, though. He's still got his knife since we're in the middle of that combat. He's going to swing right back at you. Taking 2 attacks. One is low, a 10. Roll your evasion. Okay.
Yeah, 20.
And I got a 17 on the second attack.
Ooh. 10.
A 10 plus? Okay.
10 plus, 14 plus.
Yeah, you are definitely.
Plus 8.
Yeah, you dodge that knife. No problemo. Great. Gun guy. They've had about enough of you, Breh. He goes ahead and skips this direction, though. He's enjoying using his guns on you. He's gonna take a couple shots at you.
If I want to turn and face him to use Homeboy as a shield, would that? I'm not allowed to do that.
That'll be your. So, these are all actions. So, tightening your grip will be an action, which will prevent him from firing any further, or equipping him as a meat shield will be your action also.
Okay.
So you can do one of those 2 things.
Okay.
Yeah.
With him grappled, can I still try to evade or no?
Yeah, I think you're still allowed to evade. Yeah.
Okay.
You're still dodging. The first one is only a 10, so as long as you don't roll 1, I think we're good. And then the next one is a 17.
Oh yeah, 21.
20. Yeah, you dodge. Great. Cool. And then the guy who is grappled is going to struggle and try to. You know what? He's not going to try to use a gun on you right now. He reaches down to his belt and is just able to grab a knife and tries to jab it into your side. You can still try to evade these. They're 2 attacks. You can roll evasion on. Basically, I'm rolling my attack versus your evasion now. So these are melee attacks from the guy you're grappling.
19.
Yeah, you're still good.
21.
Okay, yeah, you're still good. Not getting hit is always the best policy. What does Firebomb guy do? He comes down the stairs probably. Actually, yeah, he pulls out a submachine gun and just pops it. Not auto-firing, just pops it. Still shooting at you, bro. Okay. First one's a 13. And
24, 28.
You're too good at this. And then the second one is a 16. I don't think I can catch
19.
it. Yeah, you are just borged out, reflexes, dodging bullets left and right. And we're moving on.
It's all I'm really good at.
Yeah, it turns out.
Just wait till I get some other rolls.
Martian.
Great. I have a question. Are we allowed to break movement up?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to come out from behind my cover. They shakily pull out their gun that they never really use. And I'd love to take a shot at this guy.
Yeah.
Great.
Flashback to Dodger handing you. You never go on the street without your iron.
19.
A 19.
Yeah.
For sure that hits.
Great.
And it's the big one, right?
It's a big boy, yeah.
Very heavy pistol. Okay.
Double sixes.
Which guy? This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
6, 4, 2.
So
How do crits work in this
that's
game?
12 damage. So in addition to the 12 that you do, they take an
18.
additional 18 damage. In addition to that, they're going to take 4 extra damage straight to their hit points. And then you're going to roll 2d6 on this critical injury chart. We'll see what other sort of gruesomeness happens to this dude.
I like look over and see this, and I'm like, a little less worried.
I rolled a 3 and a 1.
A 3 and a 1, that added together is a 4. This is one of the most exciting parts of Cyberpunk. You shoot this guy through the back and puncture his lung. He suffers the injury collapsed lung. You'd think a collapsed lung would do more, but he gets -2 to his move, and his base death save penalty is at +1. In addition to that, you did 18. Plus 4 is going to be enough to drop him to the ground, and he is dead.
I'm just gonna shout, "Good one, kid!"
And that's our first official crit, ladies and gentlemen.
And our first kill.
Very nice.
Yeah.
First blood! To finish out my
I mean,
turn.
I could roll a death save, but I think,
To finish out my turn, I would just like to, like, quickly go back behind the wall, back up against the wall, like...
Excellent. Firebomb guy sees that and is like, oh shit! Okay, Martian. Shitwrecked, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna fire at whoever I can.
Okay, you have
Whoever's not.
you have sight on pretty much everybody. The
Okay.
closest person is fighting Ricky right now, but
I'll shoot the closest person.
okay.
Love that. Also, question: what's the name of the gang again that was at the club and that Ajax is like in charge
Oh,
of?
the piranhas, the
I
ones
forgot
that
to
you buy
write it
drugs
down.
from.
Yeah. Piranhas.
They're just like they're a party gang. They get high on their own supply, maybe a little too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Be good. That is a 10.
Okay. He takes. He's at a pretty significant. He's at about half damage right now.
Okay, fire again. That is a 13.
A 13. Let's see how close you are. So the way this works is that the further away you are, the more difficult things are.
Okay.
So right now you are within 5 inches. So that's 5 squares for those of you using battle maps. 0 to 6, the DV for your pistol is going to be 13. So if you beat a 13, which, what did you roll? I forgot.
I rolled a 13.
So if you got a 13, that's enough. At 7 inches, you wouldn't have hit.
Okay,
That's why I
okay.
measured. Right?
Good thing I aimed for the guy closest to me.
Exactly. Roll damage.
Okay. 12 again.
Well, that's not bad. Okay. One more shot?
Nope, just the 2.
Oh, did you already roll 2?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
10
yeah.
and then 12.
I'm looking at my numbers. Yes, you did. 12, and his armor is down to like nothing at this point. Actually, that just does him. He's a cool mini, but he is dead. So Ricky.
And I just am like, get it together, Ricky.
Yeah, you're swinging your bat at this guy, and you hit him in the head, and he looks a little dazed, and then he brings up his knife to come back at you, and then a bullet just erupts through the side of his brain, and he's splattered all over the pavement.
And I just go, thank you.
Okay, Breh, you are up next in the initiative order. So far, the guy that started shit is the one that is getting all his friends killed.
Well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I was gonna equip him as a human shield, but now I'm
Not as many people shooting at you.
exactly. And then I was gonna hold on to him, which I might still do, but I kind of want to break his ribs. I don't know.
So you can attack him while he is grappled.
Yeah.
And if you use both of your attacks, you can use the bone breaking strike and continue to grapple him. You don't lose him.
Sure, but I kind of want to iron grip and just so that he can't get away at all, and try to talk him out of it. I think that's probably what I would
Love
do.
how optimistic Brett is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do iron grip.
Okay.
So that's 15.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you you had a hold of him and he tried to stab at you, and then you wrap your arms back under, and in a full like Aikido, suplex, you just like lock your fingers, and he's just completely helpless right now.
I'm gonna go, sir, I'm telling you, you wanna stop this.
He's like sputtering. Ah! Let go of me, you fucker! Okay, Ricky, you, what are you doing?
I'm like, why do you want to die? Pride. So Ricky goes, he just looks at his bat, he goes, okay, fuck this. And he whips out his shotgun and he aims it at Firebomb guy.
Okay. Yeah.
And at this range, am I okay?
Do you want to move?
I was gonna say, you want to shoot
pretty
me
far.
in the process?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You holding Firebomb guy? No.
No,
I'm
Firebomb is
holding
here.
Yes.
But I'm in your line of sight.
Do you want to move closer, or do you want to, or do you?
I'm gonna move closer to Firebomb guy.
Okay. You could get like as far. You get almost all the way to him.
Let's get about halfway there. I mean, I do have a. I'm gonna shoot him.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're within short range now.
And I just unload on him for 20.
The 20 does hit.
20. Let's see.
Big damage.
Big money.
Oh.
Oh, not 2 6s, but
Close.
but we've got 12 plus 1, 13.
13 damage. Yeah, this is the first time he's been hit, but it cuts through his armor, and you see he's starting to. He coughs, and a little bit of blood trickles down his chin. Great. It is now their turn. So he is going to take out his submachine gun and just spray auto fire style. So what we're going to do is everybody needs to roll. Let's see here. You roll. I want to get it right. Will plus concentration plus 1d10. And in fact, everybody within range is going to do that. So that is all of you.
Except for
So
Oh,
it's,
except for you.
just, so it's just concentration at this point.
Yeah, concentration is. Will is the stat.
Will is added into concentration. So 12?
12. Okay.
10. No, sorry. 15. 15.
18.
18. Okay. The 15 and the 18, you're okay. Yours is not quite high enough, but you don't lose your grip on the guy.
Oh, okay, good.
You can still hold him. You'll just need to move toward cover instead of toward him.
All right, I'm just going to
And
back behind
he
you.
takes off up this stairway and tries to hide back here and is beating feet, essentially. Martian, you hear a spray of gunfire and footsteps running upstairs. What is your action?
sheesh. I'm really far away from him.
Jump up on top of it.
I was about to say, yeah. What are the rules on jumping, mantling up onto the building?
Athletics. You can do
Okay,
it.
is that an action?
That's pretty high. That is you're jumping on top of a building. So
Or
if you're like jumping over a crate or something, you can do it. But you're gonna have to jump and pull yourself up.
yeah, maybe not then. Can I? Ooh. So with a double move, I can get to 14 inches, and that's an action also, right?
Yes, you take your action to run.
Or I could shoot at the guy that Brett is holding.
You could just blast him. He looks pretty helpless at the moment. But I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Okay, then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run out from behind the building. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, Brad, do you want me to, I can shoot him. Do you want me to shoot him?
I got it, Mars.
Are you sure? Because I think they're not very nice people. I think that maybe we
God,
don't need to give them a chance. So I think I know you don't like hurting people all the time, but I think I'm gonna shoot them because I feel like Dodger would want me to, so I'm gonna do it.
I got this, Choom.
you
I got
sure?
this, Choom.
I'm not sure. I just think that Dodger would want me to, so I think I'm just gonna. One.
Oh yes, oh, God damn it! And I go, Choom.
Yeah.
At least I'm not the only one.
That's a 6.
Okay, so you definitely miss. We won't be mean about it and have you shoot your friend, but I think it's the fact that he's grappled and locked and saying don't shoot, and you're maybe a little bit divided in your own head about whether or not to do this, and you shoot well high. Bullet hole just embeds itself in the stairwell.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? You were right. I'm sorry.
Shitwrecked era.
It's okay, Choomba.
I'll run forward closer and shoot him.
Oh God.
Like,
Let's just get this. You're just holding him for everybody to shoot.
19.
19 hits.
Double sixes.
Oh, boy.
And a 1.
Oh boy.
13.
Excellent.
So 13. Roll 2d6 on the critical injury,
A 6 and a 2.
which adds up to 8 for those of you playing along at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bullet shatters his leg.
Great, that's what I wanted to do from the very start.
Yeah, you do. You finally hit him in the leg. And his leg is, you just see that there's an exit wound and there's just like a gaping hole in his leg where it's just shattered.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I shoot him and I see that and I say, don't touch people.
That's true. You did have a little bit of a personal
Yeah, he deserved it.
investment in this. Yeah. So he is subdued, and Breh, you are holding him, and it is your turn.
So he's not awake right now.
He's awake, but he has stopped struggling at this point.
And I go, are you okay now, sir? You gonna stop?
My fucking leg! She shot my leg!
No shit, I told you it was a bad idea.
Hey! Snake, are you okay? Oh, fuck. Oh, let me go, man.
Sir?
I'm sorry, I won't come back.
Sir, calm down.
What do you mean, calm down my fucking leg?
No shit, I told you. I said, please don't do this, sir. This is not a good idea, sir.
He definitely warned you several times.
Which one is Snake?
Snake!
Is he the dead one or the dead one?
Hey, Snake, just saying you don't want this to happen to you, too.
What are you talking? Snake's fucking, his brains are all over the floor over there.
Oh, that's
what
Snake.
are you
I don't know,
talking
there's
to?
another guy who had, I don't know, tell your other friend.
Oh, that was Pyro. You could tell because of the, anyway.
Okay,
He's a
Pyro.
you know, they're nice guys if you get to know them.
I doubt that, sir. Pyro!
I doubt that, sir. Sorry.
You two are like so goofy and we're like always like trying to be cool over here and you two are just so sweet and goofy.
Okay.
Love it so much.
It's great.
Yeah. So for all intents and purposes, the
I don't let him go. I keep
Yeah, you've got a hold of him, and you can do with him what you will, unless you really want to pursue.
actually, you know what?
Pyro.
I go Pyro.
Since it's my turn,
Yeah, good.
unless are we out of?
It's
turn
your
ba-
turn, but also we can just jump out of turn. You can do whatever you want now.
Okay, well, I kind of want to just disarm him. Like, I want to put him on the ground and then take his guns away and,
Yeah.
and search him and take any knives or anything else
Yeah,
that he
he's
may
thoroughly
have.
defeated. He has a he has a pistol with like a duct taped handle that he was using to shoot at you, and a knife on him that he also tried to stab you with. He's got a data chip with a few eddies on it, but other than that,
I'm not going to pickpocket him. I'm going to leave him with that. I just want to take his weapons and move them away, or like hand them off to
yeah, sure.
I'll
to
take it.
Shitwrecked or something.
Yeah.
I'll hand him off to Shitwrecked, and then I'm going to run and look for Pyro.
Okay.
Pyro's the one I just blasted, or he ran
No,
away?
that was this guy.
So you get to the top of the
Molotov
stairs. Go ahead and
cocktail.
make a perception check.
Which I blasted. and he
Oh,
ran
this is
off.
not what I'm
Got it.
good at.
Okay.
Hot roll right
Here,
now.
this is
You're gonna
not
roll a
what I'm
10
good
right
at.
now.
Oh my God!
Awesome.
So awesome.
Blessed, the blessed
still
side.
That is so good.
I know, I cursed you. I'm sorry. I'm feeling okay, but I cursed you.
There you go.
16 plus 7, so that's 24. Or
Okay.
23, I mean.
Yeah, while you were disarming him and everything, he is completely run. So the equivalent on the board would be something like you're coming up these stairs, and he's like way back here.
Way.
So he's whatever double move times 2 would be. So 28 meters
Okay.
away from you, or 20.
It's fine. I'm not trying to pursue him. I just wanted to make sure he was no longer a threat.
Yeah, he is absolutely gone.
Yeah.
He just hightailed it out of there.
Can we tell? You said they were all like dressed the same. Are they like dressed as like a known gang, or
sure.
are they
Make a-
just kind of
Make a streetwise or local expert.
wise? Or where does local expert live? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll do that. That is a 16.
A 16, great. You're not the most acquainted with the gangs of Night City, but you'd recognize one of the big ones, and also these guys aren't carrying the kind of equipment that like a real heavy gang would be.
Okay.
But yeah, so with that, the sound of gunfire comes to a halt, echoing off the buildings. There's people like have looked up from their food and they go back to their pizza flavored kibble, and encounter's over. And we're gonna make sure to tune in next week for more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction.
5 more minutes.